stones could break my bones, but you broke me in a different way.
Hello, welcome back. I'm joined with the Voodoo pilots who are going to very kindly answer some questions for us. So very simple. When did you guys form?
Well, you'd think it would be very simple. But
That's a tricky question.
But it's actually not, because me and Ian was in a band called the Voodoo Pilots, but it was a completely different thing. Okay. It was last minute. We were booked in to do a festival. There's another band. And one of the singer, she couldn't do it, so we says, "Oh, we'll do it anyway." So we ended up doing playing as the Voodoo Pilots, me and Ian. But as we are now, the power of the four. When did that happen?
We were talking about this. It was last October.
It was last October, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I was very kindly invited in, and
Yes.
I couldn't say no.
Yeah. And that's when it all went like that. It went.
Yeah.
It was
Like a circuit board.
It was like Power Rangers or something like that. And there was explosions.
Transformers.
Yeah. We
Super
done that.
Yeah. So we'd have to say really. Mentioned was it last year, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah. Quite recent then.
Well, reasonably recent.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah. But we've done a lot since then. We've played like C in the Park, not T in the Park, C in the Park,
C in
which
the
is in
Park.
Cooper, but still it was
Oh,
hundreds.
I'm from Cooper.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
right, we've played
right.
that. Silverburn Festival, we've done the Stramash.
Yeah.
Several times.
Really,
Banshee.
several times. We're playing the Stramash on next Thursday, and we're playing the Banshee this Saturday.
Banshee's
as well,
Labyrinth in Edinburgh.
Yeah, so that should be a good one.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get out.
Played there before as well, haven't we?
And in
Yes.
Kirkcaldy. We've been about.
Yeah,
We've
we've
been about.
Quite an
Done all right.
collection
We've done all
for
right.
you
For it.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So I guess what made you want to start a band, really?
We're all pretty
I
talented.
think we've
And humble.
Really humble.
I think we've always. I think we're all the kind of people that want to be in a band anyway. You know, like since
it's
we were
fun.
teenagers or whatever like that. And yeah, we're all friends as well. So why wouldn't we?
Just gravitate
Yeah.
towards it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We all love music. We've all met each other through various different avenues, and we've just kind of like amalgamated together into what is now. So it's been
Yeah.
a really cool organic sort of process, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. It's good that you're like friends, so you kind of like were familiar with each other as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's your favourite gig you've played?
I quite liked the Stramash.
Yeah.
That
Stramash
was
is
a
a
good
good
one.
one.
Yeah, it was.
quite like that one.
Not entirely to do because I was playing it, but but no, that was super fun. Like Stramash crowd always bring it. It's a cracking venue. Let's like amazing promoter shout out.
Stephen at the Stramash.
The thing about Stramash is you me and Mark like to go for a wee wander in the crowd. And,
I don't like to wander. I get forced to have a wander.
Well, it's in your contract.
So I wanted
Yeah.
to just go like this
Yeah.
and look at my pedals, and Ian says, "Can you not be a bit more outgoing when you play it?" So he said, so he gave me for Christmas
yeah.
instead of having because I've got normally a short guitar lead like this. Ian gave me a wireless, didn't you, for
Yeah, I
Christmas?
did, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Right.
I'd just like to
Very
thank
nice
him
present.
officially. Thank you.
Best thing ever
I
done.
grew my wings basically because of that.
Yeah.
So then we got out and played. Sorry,
But the trouble is, with Stramash is, you jump off stage fine, but the stage is, I don't know,
Yeah,
like
there's
2
no
meters
stairs.
tall. And you can't get up. So
There's
you
barrels. There's like big barrels that you could try and get off
Yeah,
of, but
so
you
you
can't
gotta
get back
try
up.
and climb up.
Well, actually, funnily enough, we did that with jumped off a stage. Me and Ian
You
when
did.
we were playing, so we were getting into it, and we jumped off stage. And that's normally what you do is you would go back round the stage past the bar, and then you'd go in the door and get back on stage again, and you'd go, "Hey, we're back!"
Yeah.
So me and Ian went and got off, and people go, "Yay!" We went back to the door, and it was locked.
Couldn't
So
get
we were
back
like
up.
that. So me and Ian looked at
Literally.
each other and we're going to look like real idiots.
You found out first. And then you
Yeah, and I
watched
said
me
to
jump.
you, there's no point. This is what we're still playing. So we had to clamber back on somehow where we
Yeah,
were
he's
playing
managed really
under the
well.
barrels.
Yeah.
But do it so looking,
Climbing
trying to
these
look.
big barrels.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
But
playing
we
the
didn't
song.
I thought it looked cool, but it probably didn't in
No, I
retrospect.
do.
I mean, like, meanwhile though, there's like Steph and I playing, like,
And
unbeknownst
watching in
to us,
panic.
this was happening. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're in the zone, you don't notice these
Yeah.
things.
I added on
So-
an extra 5 minutes though, so
Yeah.
it worked
True,
out all
true.
right. It worked out all right.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that sounds pretty fun, but what's your favourite part of being in a band?
Favourite part of being in the band?
I say the carry on. We have.
Yeah.
It's all the money for me, really.
All the money.
Well, it can't be fun.
Fame and glory. Yeah, no, I mean it's great. I mean, like I've said from day one, ever since I joined, that it's just really cool to be in a band with your pals, you know. So that's what I like about it. So if that was a 5 slap, in case anyone didn't see that, yeah. But no, I mean it's great. It's really cool, and it doesn't feel like laborious in the slightest. It's just like so much fun. And even now we've had near enough like a 10-hour day so far, and
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like it. Like you're not even thinking
Yeah,
that.
it's just a
So
bit fun.
Hang with your friends.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's nice. That's quite good.
Yeah.
So what's your favourite song you've written?
Oh, that'd be different for everybody. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
probably.
For me, it would be there's a song that we do, the cigar box guitar song. Selfishly, probably that one because I like it because it's a bit of fun. It's a cigar box slide thing, and it's a simple song. It's not the most advanced song, but I like that one. That's my favourite.
What's that one called? That's
God, My Baby.
isn't it? Yeah.
My Baby.
My Baby.
What about yourself?
I like Denaleno because it's got that disco-y beat and it's something different.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
also it's kind of fun and yeah.
There's a good story behind that because like the riff, like I think someone said like that sounds like someone saying
You said Bert Denaleno.
Bert Denaleno or something like
Yeah.
that.
Bert Denaleno.
Yeah.
Bert
Let's
Denaleno.
go. What about yourself, Mrs. What's your
Things.
you go.
I mean, I do like Mike Delano.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mike
like
Delano.
I quite like Phoenix actually because
Yeah. Oh.
yeah. In fact, like when I was first learning the set, like I used to always, well, I say struggle with Phoenix. Like for some reason, I just could not like remember like the order of the parts. So it was through that like like intense repetition of that that I'm
That's
like
a good
one.
started to really like it because I'd played it so damn much. So, but yeah, like I'd say Phoenix.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Phoenix.
these are all good ones. Yeah, I don't know. Like Heart of Gold's also a good one. It's kind of breaks up the set because a lot of the other ones are
More
quite
quieter.
rocky, but this
Yeah.
one's almost sort of jazzy, a little bit like a wee
Yeah.
bit sexy. It's nice.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Like, just a little bit though.
Yeah, it's PG-16.
Yeah, of course,
Oh yeah.
Thank you. So what's like your dream gig or like festival that you'd love to do?
Ooh.
Do you know, every time we play in front of a few more people, like we've played in front of maybe, I don't know, big 500 maybe, something like that. So I'd say probably every time it's just like a bit more kind of nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
You know, you can't, that's the biggest buzz you get from it.
Yeah.
You know, because you kind of, when you've been through it, you kind of go through, okay, this is up. But when there's like a few more hundred, if there's a
Yeah,
few more hundred
big
people, you go,
crowd.
oh, now I'm getting the butterflies, which then you don't sleep because you're on a big buzz because you know people hopefully they enjoy it. So probably just like any. I'm not bothered about playing in Tea in the Park like that. Just somewhere where it's a few more hundred people than we've played in front of. That would be my favourite.
I like festival gigs, like
Yeah.
Prom Fest. That was
Yeah,
fun
we played
'cause
Prom
it's like
Fest. That was
festival
a
vibes.
that was
Yeah.
another good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Prom
Prom
Fest,
Fest is
yeah.
great.
Yeah,
Really
that
sunny.
was
It's good.
Really sunny.
No, for sure. I mean, I'd say like really any show that like where like you're talking to people afterwards as well, and you're just
Yeah.
like I guess like it sounds pretty cheesy, but like making a connection with folk.
Yeah,
Well,
signing people's
I've-
dad's wallets.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought Prom Fest was
That
really.
happened.
Yeah.
I thought Prom Fest was good because there were some younger people, and they were subsequently I teach some of them now actually, but like they were wanting the phone signed and the wallet signed and stuff like that. And for us, that was like, oh, you know what I mean? Because we just,
So we didn't have merch. We didn't have merch at that
yeah, we
point.
didn't have any
Yeah,
merchandise or like that. And they said, oh, have you got any T-shirts or anything? Which we do now,
Yeah,
by the way.
And badges.
And badges, yeah. But
add us on Facebook and you'll find the t-shirts and the badges for
At
sale
Voodoo Pilots. For your t-shirts.
soon.
Very soon.
yeah, so
But,
I don't know if
yeah.
I answered that. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Can't
let's
remember
go
what-
festivals.
what oh yeah, festivals. Yeah, festivals definitely. Yeah,
Aye.
I would say.
So like, who's your dream collab? Like, have you got any like big stars you'd love to like do work with?
Ooh,
That's
that's
a
a
difficult question.
good question.
I would say Steph.
Great,
You
thanks.
first.
Minches does
Dog.
his own sort of solo stuff that's completely different from us. It's sort of
Yeah.
rap stuff. So I want to collaborate with ourselves,
I mean,
with Minches.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Like,
How
let's
did that work? That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for like a little bit of context, so yeah, like I did this like it was like a rap solo like electronic project like about 5 years ago now, and half the gimmick was like I'd go about in like a blazer with no shirt and trackies on. So I'm thinking if that does happen, it'll be some mishmash like. But if it does happen, I'll need to like split the outfit in half.
Oh,
So just have like
yeah.
normal clothes.
Oh,
and then,
like Two-Face.
You could,
Yeah.
you could like turn to the side and do the
Batman.
drums, and then
Yeah.
turn to the other side
and rap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Victor Victoria style.
That's going to be a busy night for you.
It'll be extremely busy. Yeah.
It'll be a busy night.
But and I'm flattered by the way. Like I love how the Minches stuff just keeps following me, Erin. And the rap and drummer stuff. If anyone watched YouTube in 2013, so yeah, just like Yeah, but
A collab one's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyone.
Do you mean like a
support?
support? We supported Big Country just
Yeah.
to do a blatant name drop there. We supported Big Country. So do you mean like a support then? Like what
Just
you
like
would?
whether you were writing with them or maybe you just like do a little thing
Like a
together.
featured artist or something
Yeah.
on one of our
Oh
songs.
yeah.
Yeah.
No. I like running
That's a
with these
thinker.
guys.
We'll have to go
Yeah.
back and think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, you know, like collabing's great. So I mean, like I'd be open to most.
I'm going to put down Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg,
That's
yeah.
it.
Dogg.
That's my.
He was in
that's
Glasgow
my
recently,
answer.
so
Oh, he was,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah, could have done that. That'd been interesting.
Cool. That'd be fun.
Yeah, because he could have like, instead of me doing a guitar solo,
Yeah.
he could like done a whatever
Do
he
a
does.
rap.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. So that's the answer.
Perfect.
Snoop Dogg.
What fantastic
And
answer.
Snoop Dogg and Minch.
in that order.
Yeah.
Who are like your biggest influences and like kind of following collab? Big influences.
Big influences.
Music influences.
Well, I'd have to say for me, guitar-wise, Jimi Hendrix. But for the band, it might be we might look at other bands like Janis Joplin. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, Janis Joplin.
I like Janis Joplin as a singer.
I like the AC/DC. I'm a big fan of them.
Yeah.
Just for like
Yeah.
the hooks and riffs and stuff.
I think from a bass point of view, maybe the Beatles or Black Sabbath, maybe somewhere in between
Black
that.
Sabbath, yes.
You know, but yeah, from a band point of view, it's quite hard to pin down. But
I've been
yeah,
getting
lot of
into a
things.
lot of
Yeah.
surf sort of link, Ray Dick Dale sort of stuff lately. So I've been, I won't bore you to death, but there's some certain guitar sounds that I've been going for lately, like which did some today, with more spring reverb, sort of early '60s type of surf guitar sound. So I've been getting really into that lately. But apart from that, probably this Hendrix or something does the tricks.
Yeah.
Superb. I mean, like drums wise, mine's just a bit of a hodgepodge. I mean, like I was really big into progs sort of growing up, so I mean, like, definitely a fan of Mike Portnoy, like John Doyleman from System of a Down, more recently more like Danny Carey from like Tool,
yeah.
just a whole bunch of stuff. Yannick Bercier, also really good like Canadian like technical death metal drummer. So I've just tried to like grab like a bunch of styles, and I think as well as I've gotten older as well, like trying to work on the sort of genres that I'm not so good at. So like, you know, like not necessarily with Voodoo palettes, but like, you know, there's other like sort of jazzy or bluesy stuff that I'm playing, and I'm trying to like, you know, get better at that. And yeah, I'm just like really eclectic. There's hardly anything I don't like in terms of music. So
And also like other female fronted bands like Paramore or Catch 22's local.
they're
superb bands,
exactly,
superb.
Catch 22.
Totally.
They're not playing so much anymore, but they're a good band. You
Yeah.
should.
Also, I want to mention both Twin Heart and Dream Kids from East Ayrshire. I'm good friends with them.
right.
Also female fronted bands, superb.
Nice. Yeah.
So yeah.
One for feminism.
Yeah.
Have you got any like advice like to start in a band or like, you know, just like getting into music and things?
Well, for me personally, like I went to music projects, like YMCA music project, shout out, right?
Yeah.
Bell,
Yeah.
where I met you and I met Minches. And did I see you there? Because you were there at some point as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
We're
yeah,
all
yeah,
there.
yeah,
From
yeah.
there, did
Yeah.
stuff there as well.
Yeah.
So I would say just go to your local music projects, go check out local music and kind of like connect and yeah, find people that enjoy the same stuff.
And I would say be careful of why you want to do music as well, because I'm a guitar I'm a music tutor, and you've got to be careful. There's some people that want to make it because they want to be on a magazine or they want to be famous and stuff like that.
Yeah, TikTok
Whereas
generation.
whereas I think if you're doing it for that, or if you're doing it for money, in fact, actually, you might end up being not as happy. Whereas if you find some friends that you can have a good night with, and also play your music that you've wrote yourself, you know, you've created yourself, and you've maybe put a few quirks in there to make it original, and you can be quite proud of yourself, and I think that's important to do that. So I would say that to kids, just keep yourself true, because even if you do something really weird and nobody likes it, at least you've done something for you. Whereas if you try to fake it and write something that's going to be a hit, then you've got nothing out of it. If you don't make it, you've not only sold yourself, you've also done something, created something you don't like.
Yeah.
So I
You
think
shouldn't be scared of being rubbish as well. Like people, like I don't know, my first like time playing in a band, I was pretty rubbish, but you know, that's kind of like the point. That's how you get better. I mean, there's a culture of like the sort of reality television thing where somebody comes from nothing and then they come on to X Factor or something like that, and they're supposed to be amazing.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
It's,
And
you
also
start
there
off
could
rubbish
be-
and you get better.
Yeah, a collection of people that thought you were amazing, and they looked up to you and
Yeah.
thought you were really cool.
Absolutely.
Each to their own, eh?
And just to underpin what you have said so far, I mean, I think as well, like I think if you're getting started in music, or even like not even thinking of it as like as formally as that, the journey that you undertake is likely going to be almost unrecognisable from what you had in mind to begin with. You know,
That's right,
as you sort of find your feet, you know, and sort of get started that way. So yeah, just enjoy it and make sure that you're enjoying it with, you know, your
Your
friends and
buddies.
stuff too, your buddies, or alone if
Yeah.
that's your thing. You do you know. So yeah, hell yeah.
Great.
A lot of advice.
So like, where do you see yourself? Where can we see yours next? Like any festivals, any gigs you've got coming up that we can come and see?
So the Banshee.
Yes,
this
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday,
Yeah,
the
it's
Banshee.
the first-
That's
First of April.
First.
Yeah,
Yeah.
April Fool.
7:30.
It's not a joke. We are
Yes.
going to be there.
Half 7.
Oh, that's the doors, isn't
It'd
it?
be doors at half
Yes.
7, yeah, but yeah.
No, you want to
so-
see all the bands.
Yeah, so
Banshee Labyrinth on Saturday, and then we've got Stramash on the 6th of April.
So that's
Also
just
Edinburgh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Edinburgh. And then there's a few other ones, but
Yeah, I
not
think we're
coming to
doing
mind.
Prom Fest again.
Yes.
I believe
Yeah.
Boxing Day at the Windsor.
Boxing
Boxing Day at the
Yeah.
Windsor.
So,
That's it.
Yeah,
Like in the
um,
long game there.
There's a few
Yeah.
other ones, but I think if you were to spout off all the ones we've got booked, you I mean, just go to the Banshee and the Stramash. They're the next two.
And ask us
Yeah.
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Any more, catch us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Add us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Great.
Please.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh, you've well,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah,
Cheers.
great.
That was really
Nice
good.
to chat to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fab.